Welcome to Stormwatch, the esports news show where we bring you all of the Heroes esports news in just a few minutes. This week, CCL Finals, DreamHack Finals, X-Cup and Storm Division qualifiers, and much more. I am Tetcher, and let's get into the news. Warning, there are many spoilers ahead. We are approaching the end of the Heroes Lounge Season 15, with playoffs just around the corner. In Division 1+, we see Benny wins these every day, holding a tied first place with Rage Quit Gaming and Anti-Synergistic Hobbits. Benny wins these, though, hold a map score lead over their opponents. Here is the bracket for the playoffs, and you can find the schedule at heroeslounge.gg. In more Heroes Lounge news, we had more Athena Cup Championship action this week, with Team Clio holding onto their lead in the Olympian division, with their recent 2-0 win over currently third place team Hestia, and with Clio's 2-1 win over second place team Helia in week 1. They're looking pretty solid for a first place finish by the end of the season. In the Titan division, though, we have our champion, with Team Artemis making an almost perfect run to the finals, where they were able to beat out Team Oxo for a second time, even busting up Zagara in the final game. Congratulations, Artemis! In Nexus Gaming Series, we had our second Storm Division qualifier, where we saw GG Till I Die take the finals over top team Can't Censor Ship. GG Till I Die includes players like Jay and Legacy from Simplicity, Fancy Pants from Granite Gaming, Vince from 30k Blue, and Mocha. Storm Esports Academy, Heavy Impact, and Regen all fell short amongst others. There are still several chances, though. In the Heroes Challenge Invitational, we saw Chili Mountain Academy disbanding. They were replaced by We Are Farmers, who played last night, but I also recorded this last night, so tune back in next week for those results. Last week, though, we saw 30k Blue get a win over Can't Censor Ship in a 2-1 across a rivalry that has managed to span both seasons. CCS also got some momentum back with a 2-0 over Storm Esports Academy, and finally Regen got onto the board with their own 2-0 over Phoenix Rising Esports. Please consider becoming a member with the join button below, or donating to the show with one of the links in the description. It really helps us keep Stormwatch running smoothly, and we're hoping to implement shoutouts for our members in the future, so stay tuned for that. Your Stormwatch hosts, along with the amazing Crowan, casted the DreamHack Beyond Finals this last Monday. The support from the Heroes and DreamHack communities was insane, with thousands of people watching via the mainstream and the DreamHack Beyond portal website. So thank you everyone who showed up to support. Simplicity were the team to watch after CCL, but started off a little bit shaky with their matchup versus 30k Blue, who were bringing in their last-minute replacement, Noah, aka Lily. Giving Simplicity a run for their money in round 1, the matches were insane. By the time we got to game number 3, though, Simplicity seems to find their stride. They made it all the way to the finals. On the other side of the bracket, we saw 30k CCL roster go undefeated into the finals, where they had their chance for revenge versus Simplicity for the CCL playoffs. The series went the distance, but in the end, the difference maker turned out to be Simplicity's macro play. With a Zeratul and a Sky Temple macro style, there was some insane play. Simplicity were able to become your DreamHack Beyond champions before also winning the end of tournament show match versus Storm Esports while using a Vikings and Morales comp. Huge congratulations to Simplicity for becoming your DreamHack champions, one of the biggest tournaments we have seen in Heroes post HGC. Absolutely wonderful to see, and I have it on good authority from the organizer themselves that they and their boss were very happy with how it went. So here's hoping we can keep getting incredible Heroes action by DreamHack and ESL, and again, a huge thank you to everyone who came out and supported DreamHack, supported Heroes, and supported your Stormwatch hosts. We've already mentioned it several times this episode. The CCL finals were also this weekend, with Simplicity fighting through the lower bracket, avenging themselves versus Chili Mountain, and finally taking a 4-2 over Storm Esports, who came in with a 1-map advantage. Simplicity are your two-time CCL champions and first-time DreamHack champions. Huge congratulations to Simplicity. CCL also announced Season 3 with some changes to the draft system, with it no longer requiring teams to drop players, and in what could be considered a huge nerf to 30k, the removal of the ability to trade draft slots. Udal, the head of 30k, has been a master of utilizing that ability to get huge advantages for 30k and has steadily improved their positionings each season. So it's interesting to see that feature being removed, and it'll be curious to see how the draft comes when it comes around to Season 3, which will be starting up in fall 2021. We will also be bringing you news on the free agent pool as we get it. In Girls Gang Squad, we saw Queens of Yavlas, and I'm almost certainly pronouncing that wrong, but they were in their first week, taking on the Mermaids. The series was pretty close, going the full 5 games, with some very fun picks like Morales showing up. If you want to support high-level Heroes esports and support women in the scene, I would really recommend this series. It was very fun. All the VODs are on twitch.tv/Jazzaline. The winner in the end, though, were the Mermaids, with their Braxis holdout Kerrigan push comp. How appropriate. And in the second series, we saw some crazy stuff with a murky cameo from the wonderful Traxix and another full 5-game series. Catapocalypse took on Spray Bottle Brigade, and they took them to the limit. But the girls at Spray Bottle Brigade took the final Towers of Doom game and the series. A great finals push with their Hypercarry Vala was enough to get in those sappers and win the game. Congrats to your new Saturday champions on their reverse sweep. In the third X Cup qualifier, we once again saw the Hardos take the win with their third first place finish. We also saw a first-time placing from Worston Friends, taking second place and the 7 points. Here are the current standings with plenty of qualifiers to go. That's it for this week. Make sure to tune in next week as we are currently going to start working with El Gandalf from the Latin American scene to make sure that we can get you some news from the Latin America Heroes of the Storm top-level esports as well. We couldn't get any in this week because we weren't able to get the information in time, but tune in next week so that we can continue to bring you Heroes esports news from all over the world. Also, make sure to vote in our poll on the community tab to tell us how you think the week went, where last week over 50% of you said congrats to 30k for their Masters Clash finish. Tune back in next week for more Heroes news. Did we miss anything? Make sure to join our Discord linked below so that you can tell us about any news that you want added to Stormwatch. And of course, just come and say hi. We always appreciate communicating with the people who love the Heroes of the Storm scene, and leave a comment to tell us if you liked this, what you didn't like, and anything we got wrong. We will happily admit corrections. And of course, if you want to support the show, then you can hit that join button, or you can use one of the donation links in the description below to support your Stormwatch hosts. Thank you all very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show, and here is the clip of the week.
Wildheart caps this boss. It surely will be too much for Granite Gaming to handle unless they can get multiple kills right here, right now.
Gonna use that gust, try and get away. Pickett is very low. He's dealing everything that he can. Both of those frontliners being chunked out. Hogger will go down. Johanna running for her life. But Ganana is low as well. Skoog looking for blood and just no fear. Justing ends up giving his life over, charging in with 25% HP. The boss is on the court, and now it's a race. It's a base race in game number 1, Crowan.
Ty got here really quick. The boss is gonna be wailing away on Granite's core, but if Granite can deal enough damage, the Sanctification's polymorph actually, it's 10 seconded by Weary Day. Is it going to matter? Ty, the damage is there, the Asman dunk comes through, but Granite Gaming are going to win this base race.